Hello, friends. Are you ready for a little sneak peek at some brand new stamps and papers that are going to be coming in the 2024 January to April mini catalog and the 2024 celebration brochure, which I am so excited to share this with you. These just came in yesterday. I've gotten a little bit of chance to play with them, so I do have some cards to share with you too. But all sorts of new stuff, new goodies that I think you're going to love. I saw the mini catalog. I love it. There is so much in there that I like. So I'm really, really excited. If you're here and joining me live, leave me a comment. Let me know that you're watching live tonight. And let me know if you are excited for some new stamps and papers. If you're watching the replay, a special welcome to you as well. I'm so glad that you are here for the replay. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you are excited for new stamps and papers. If you have not joined me before, just a quick introduction. I am Heidi with Onigo Stamping, and I provide card making tips, tricks, and inspiration to help you get inspired to make beautiful handmade cards and gifts using rubber stamps and paper. I'm also an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am so excited for their new catalog. So I am going to make my workspace a little bit bigger. I have my camera pulled up really high tonight so that you can hopefully see a little bit better what's on my desk. So here we go. I'm starting with celebration items tonight. When I cleaned up, these are what happened to be on the top. So that's what I'm going to start with. I kind of just made a little pile here. I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. First up is the watercolor melon stamp set. This is going to be, so these are celebration items. If you have not experienced celebration before, during celebration, you can earn free stamps, papers, and embellishments from a special brochure. These are special items that are only available as celebration items. You can earn them free with either a $50 purchase or a $100 purchase. And that starts in January. So we're going to be talking a lot more about it when it gets closer to January. Tonight is just kind of a sneak peek to get you a little bit excited. And of course, those rewards, they stack up. So if you order $100 worth of product, you can choose either two $50 items or one $100 item. So that was a lot. So this is the watercolor melon stamp set. It is so, so cute. And this is free with a $50 purchase starting in January. Let me show you the card I made with this because I think it's adorable. Here we go. And I use some other stamps and paper to go along with this that I will be showing you later. But I just love this. And this watermelon, you can punch it out with the modern oval punch that's in the current mini catalog and that is carrying over to the spring. So that's really fun too. Isn't that cute? Let me know what you think. So far, you guys are not very chatty tonight. Hello, Fonda. Yay! I'm not alone. Oh, I'm so glad. All right. So this is watercolor melon. Very exciting. The paper underneath it, I have to look and see what the name is called because I'm really bad at remembering names. Flight and Airy. So this is another $50 item. When you purchase $50, you could choose this. And this has these beautiful, beautiful like watercolor birds on it. Hello, Mickey. So it's so, so pretty. All these different, oh, look at those. Aren't those sweet? Let me hold that up just a little bit. So sweet. And some more little birds. This whole side is birds. So, and they're really soft. And I think there is a stamp set in the mini catalog that matches this and probably cuts out some of these birds here. But I can't be for certain. I have to go back and look at that. So, hello, Peggy. Welcome. And here's some more little birds sitting on branches. Oh, they're so cute. I love these birds. And then, I don't know, these look like lovebirds. We got like two birds on a branch looking at each other. These ones are really pretty too. I love this one. It's got like some purple on it. Let's see if I can. Oh, so pretty. And then, of course, on the other side, thank you, Pauline. On the other side is just some basic patterns, right? So we got some basic patterns, a brown, another floral with no birds, just kind of a watercolor wash in probably Bubble Bath and Fresh Freesia. Another pretty, just floral. And then a watercolor wash in blue, maybe Misty Moonlight. So really pretty. That is one Sale-A-Bration pattern paper. And I have actually two more Sale-A-Bration pattern papers. So here's the second one. I think we're going to get this side first. We're going to get the boring side first. So it has just some basics. A nice dot. We have some nuts and bolts. Hello, Marilyn. Really cute. We have some more like tops of nuts and bolts. Isn't that bird paper pretty, Marilyn? Oh, love it. All right, so some tops. Oh, let me hold that up because that's probably pretty small. Let me hold that up. So it's like some tops of some nuts and bolts. And a gray. And then like a graph paper looking pattern with kind of a wash on it. I'm going to hold that up too, just a little bit so you can kind of see it. Kind of hard to see. It's got a very light wash on it. Now, on the other side, there are tools. And this matches, so this is the trusty toolbox, and it matches a brand new stamp set. And the new stamp set has coordinating dies, and a lot of the dies are going to cut out these tools. So really cool. There is one. We have some red screwdrivers just making a pattern, which is fun. We have some yellow hammers. So just some real basics, just like a stripe. We have like measuring, like a ruler with no numbers, just measures. And then there is another pattern of tools. Now these look the same because they're using the same colors, but they're actually different tools. So you can see like there's a circ saw blade here, there's a paintbrush, there's a claw hammer, there's some pliers, a clamp, a level, a pencil, and then over here we have like different pliers and a screwdriver and a saw and a different, I don't remember what kind of hammer this is called. It's the one that I would use to put up picture frames. And a drill and, you know, just some different tools. So it's two different tool sets here, but there are dies that cut these out. So that's really cool. So that is also free with a $50 purchase starting in January. And then this one I've started cutting into. So this is the Softly Stippled. And it has a stamp set that it coordinates to. I think it's called Stippled Roses, if I remember correctly. But really pretty, just some soft flowers. I'll hold this up. Oh, so pretty. And some roses. There's a lot of wild wheat in this pack. So it's just some like, leaf pattern, rose leaves, some stippled roses. I believe the dies that match, Fauna, it must be a ball pen because it wasn't a claw hammer. It was the kind that doesn't have a claw on it. That much I know. I know what a claw hammer is. I think this one has dies that will cut those out. And of course, you could color these with your blends or your colored pencils. There's that one again. We have some stippled flowers that aren't roses. These look like, I don't know, marigolds or something. I don't know what they are. And then a gray pattern, which I will hold up. Oh, this is the back of this rose one. See, I was looking at it today. So this is the back of the rose one. And then this one is probably, here, let's show you the side. Here's the pretty side with the different, these look like dahlias or something. So really pretty. And then of course, the other side, you get just some basic patterns. So we have like a gray wash. We have a wild wheat wash. There's this one that looks like a burlap. Let me hold that up. So it looks kind of burlappy, which is cool, even though it's in wild wheat. We have a Calypso coral wash. We have like a pool party wash slash burlap. I don't know what it is. It looks textured. It's really pretty. And then of course that gray that we looked at. So really, really pretty stuff. This was the softly stippled, and it is also free with a $50 order. And then the last celebration item I have is the softly sophisticated stamp set. Isn't that cute? And this comes with an embossing folder, which makes this cool pattern. And they come together. So this one is a $100 purchase. So if you place a $100 purchase, you could choose this for free. And I made a card with it. And I don't know why I didn't use the softly stippled paper. I used just some paper from the annual catalog, but that is the card I made. And you can see that beautiful embossing on there. Isn't that pretty? Just super simple. You got 2 of the stipple. Smart thinking, Jamie Priest. So really pretty. And I love the script on these sentiments in here. So, and this is a 2-step, right? So this was so easy. Like this card took me like 5 minutes. It was the easiest card I made today because it was like boom, 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 put it all together. So, all right, that was the celebration items. We're going to move on to mini catalog items. I have some just like single items I'm going to show you first. This is the mini alphabet die set, and I'm going to pull this out. I didn't cut any of these yet, but I'm going to show you because it is just 3 dies. It is 3 dies, and this will cut out all these letters, and then you can, use them however you want. But it's just 3 big dies. So interesting, which is kind of nice. I mean, then you don't have to like try not to lose dies, right? All right, and then I have the Layered Florals 3D embossing folder, which is really pretty. And I did just a little piece of this just to show you. Isn't this pretty? Oh, so, so pretty. Now, somebody mentioned to me that they thought the Petal Park punch would punch out some of these flowers. So I'm going to try it. I don't know if it will or not. I know it is not the Petal Park punch. This does not cut out. Well, no, it would match them, but it's not gonna cut those out. It doesn't. They don't have the right number of flowers. There might be a different punch, but I just think it's really pretty, just like that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's gonna look really pretty, like if you rub some ink on it very lightly, which we'll just do because this is just a piece of scrap. I'm just trying not to get it on my table. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Or if you inked up your embossing folder before you did this, ooh, that would be pretty too. I don't know. Maybe it was better before. Anyway, that's what life is like in my stamp room. I just try things and decide later. So there's that. And then I also got the Hills of Tuscany stamp set. This one, oh, so pretty. So pretty. Let me show you the card I made with it. And this, I did use the softly stippled paper with it. So here we go. Look how that just comes together. It was so easy. You just stamp the different pieces and different colors, and you can create this beautiful scene. And it does remind me of Tuscany. So pretty. So that one, I was really excited. Normally, I have not gotten any of the other, like we've had a lot of scene builder stamp sets, and they were things like water and stuff. And I don't know, I haven't gotten them, but this one just really called to me. Maybe it's because I think Italy is so pretty. So there we go. Thank you so much, Pauline. Thank you, Mickey. Isn't that pretty? Oh. All right. Next up, we have a super double suite. So let me grab all the items in this super big suite of products. Get things out of my way. This is, I can never remember the names of things. Let me turn it over. I'll tell you, because the suite names usually match. Perennial Lavender. So this is the Perennial Lavender suite. It has dies. I will show you these dies. So it has 2 stamp sets. It has the Painted Lavender stamp set, which has all these lavender pieces, right? So pretty. And that has these purple ones. I cut these out with the dies, and I put them on in purple. So super pretty. Some of it comes out. Some of it will cut out the stamped images, and other ones are just to be layered just as they are. And then to go with that, there is the Perennial postage stamp set with all the sentiments. So this is one of these double suites where they put the sentiments in one stamp set and they put the images in the other stamp set. It's not my favorite way to do things, but we'll let it go because they're both really pretty. And then this has dies that are a much more like basic die set, right? They are called Perennial postage, and they just all look like postage stamps. Aren't those cute? So that's just like going to be so useful on all different things. And of course, it has some designer series paper. Now, again, I have cut into this. There are little pieces everywhere. It's kind of a mess. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, so pretty. Let's just set that one aside for a minute. This one's really pretty too. Isn't that gorgeous? And you're probably going to see some of these again because I cut them in half. So here we go. Just really, really pretty lavender. Another one. Here's that same pattern we saw at the beginning. Here's that other pattern, that big, huge piece. Hello, Sherry. And we have a little small. I like that when there are small patterns and big patterns because small and big patterns work good for mix and matching, right? You don't want your patterns to be too much the same size or they don't always work as well for mixing. So there we go, another pattern. And then the other side, let me flip these over. We have just some leaves, which are super pretty. Now this has Pool Party, Pool Party, Shaded Spruce, and Pretty Peacock, which makes almost a Lost Lagoon color, but oh, so pretty. And then there's just a lilac, which this is going to be really good to cut, use those dies and just cut out of this so you get like a variegated color. We have a check pattern in Crumb Cake, which is super versatile. A green, again, good for cutting out leaves and getting, a nice pattern background. And a purpley pattern with some flowers on it. And then a Crumb Cake pattern with some leaves on it. So really, really pretty. This has embellishments too. I'll show you the embellishments with this suite. So this is a super size suite. So it has these fun gems, which are different shades of purple. They sparkle. And it has these butterflies. And these butterflies just punch out. They come already like pre-cut. They punch out. And if you can see them, they're really, really lightweight. You could color them. They're thin. They're thinner than cardstock. So they're super, super thin. Very, very pretty. Let me show you my sample cards. My first one uses one of those butterflies. And you can see I colored it with my lavender lace Stampin' blends. So just kind of colored all over it. You could just smush it into your ink pad if you wanted to, but really pretty. And you can see I used that postage stamp, the Perennial postage dies to cut out that background. Oh. And then I have one that I stamped the lavender and I cut it out and put that together. And then I added the little tag from the Perennial postage. So there we go. That is the, what is it? Perennial, lavender, Perennial, I don't know. I'm really bad at names. But it's the Perennial postage and the painted lavender. So maybe it's Perennial Lavender Suite is what it's called, I think. So there we go. And I put some gems on there. You can see them. Ah, all right. We're not done. Oh, no. No, no, no. We are not done. All right. This next suite. This is also a supersized suite, but I only got half of it. I decided not to get the whole thing on this one, although I may change my mind. And I also didn't get a chance really to pull this out and work with it at all. So I haven't pre-cut the dies. I haven't made a card with this one, but you can see it's got some dies here. I'm excited to try it out. I'm going to show it to you anyway. And it has this cool suede. So it's a faux leather trim that is gold. So you can see it's, let me see if I can get it to, so it's like sparkly and it's thick. Oops. It's pretty thick. and it's not gonna, there we go. So you can see it's thick. It's like a leather cording, right? That goes with it. And then there are these little adhesive cork rounds, or little dots of cork. This is the Notes of Nature stamp set that I got, and I'm really excited. I love the collage-y look of this. I think it's going to look really, really pretty on some cards. So really excited. Hello, Stamping Jeannie in Michigan. Welcome. Just love it. Oh, I'm excited. I want to try this. And then what I didn't realize, because again, I don't pay attention to things, is that this is a specialty paper and it's gold and shiny. So let's look at the specialty side. This one, so the other stamp set that is in this suite cuts out, the dies cut out these images, and they're stamped images that look very similar to this. So there's that. There's just a gold floral this is really hard to see because it just glares in the light. And then this one, I think this one is so cool. It's like newspaper print or book print that's dirty, except the dirt is like gold. So it's like grunged out. It's a shabby chic look, right? Like it's grunged out, but it's grunged out with gold. So love it. And then a leaf one. And then we have like a distressed, I don't know, a distressed check, like a window screen almost in gold again. And then this is gray, I think, with gold writing. And it just has writing on there. I think it's about nature. And when you turn this over, we get some patterns. So we have a nice pecan pie, like ledger sheet pattern. We have these beautiful images that you could just cut those apart and put those on your card front, and color them or not color them, add a sentiment. It's going to be gorgeous. Oh, I can't wait to play with this. All right. And then we have another like ledger or something that's grunged out with gray. And then some more, those same flowers. And they are doing a pebbled path in white. And then some more pecan and flowers. I love that. Just the white, like the black and white with just some pecan. Oh, so pretty. And then a gray, a pebbled path, like window screeny check pattern. So it's a pretty one. I love it. I'm excited to play with it. And I just haven't had a chance yet. So, all right. You know what? I think we're on the last suite of products that I have to share with you. So let me show you what we got. Oh, I gotta pull it all over here. I'm going to show you the stamps first. This is the Lighter Than Air suite, and this is the Hot Air Balloon stamp set, and it makes a couple different sizes of hot air balloons that you can decorate different ways, has some great sentiments in it. So really excited for that. I love the fonts on here. It's so cute. And then my favorite is, of course, the paper, and I've already taken this out and cut it apart, but that's okay because I've pulled out the 6 sheets here. This is like pastel rainbow. So we got a stripe. We have like a diamond pattern. There's like a lacy pattern, a lemon lolly stripe, a really fun polka dot, and then some hot air balloons that the dies will cut these out. So, and on the other side, we have a rainbow stripe and some clouds and a bubble bath, just chevron type pattern, a pool party with little tiny flowers on it, dot flowers on it, some petal pink scallops, and then a balmy blue one too. So really pretty. This is what the dies look like that coordinate with it. So it's a set of 16. There's these different, you can cut out the air balloons, the hot air balloons in the set, or you can use these other pieces and build and make like die cut pieces. So really fun. Let me show you. Let's see. It also comes with baker's twine in pretty colors, lemon lolly and flirty flamingo and balmy blue. And it has fun dots in rainbow colors. And let me show you the cards that I made with this. So the first one is Petal Pink and Flirty Flamingo, which I normally would never put together, but the designer series paper puts it together. So that's what I went with because I wanted to use the baker's twine and I wanted to use the pattern paper. So that's what we did. But isn't that cute? This one was pretty easy to put together too. I just love it. I just stamped it. So that hot air balloon is just stamped on white. And I added some of the baker's twine on the bottom and a little bit of the pattern paper. Really easy and simple though. And then this one is less easy and simple. This is the one I did this yesterday and I think I spent an hour or so on it. But I stamped on colored cardstock and then cut it out and then added die cut pieces to it. I have some of the designer series paper in the background. I cut a bunch of clouds and added those to the balmy blue. So I just kind of went wild. This was kind of an over the top card, but I'm so excited for this set. And then of course, there's so many other sets in the catalog that we haven't even had the chance to order yet that are coming. So I'm really excited about those too. But that's all I have to share with you tonight. I do want to remind you, if you've stuck with me this far, don't forget that our seasonal sale ends tonight. And let me tell you, I have totally stocked up on cardstock. And I got some new blends to replace some blends that needed replacing. I got some ink refills because inks are on sale 15% off. Cardstock, paper, envelopes, all that's on sale 20% off. And then ribbon and trim is on sale for 10% off. Now, some of the inks and the cardstocks have gone on back order. They've gone to not available right now, out of stock, but there's still tons available. And I think there was like one trim on the out of stock list right now. So lots of ribbons, really great deals. Make sure you take advantage of it tonight though, because it ends, I think, at 11:59 Mountain Time. So just a few hours more. All right. Thank you all for joining me. Next week, Tuesday, we are going to be doing a terrific technique. So I'm really excited to share that with you. I hope you will join me Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, and have a fabulous weekend.